Brayden Soleau, 36-1 from the East Lyme Norwich Tech Co-op, and Zaire Wallace, 33-3 as a junior at NFA. This one should be a highly competitive match.
Well, quick takedown by Soleau. Was Soleau returning ECC finalist or champ possibly?
He was second last year. He
All
lost
right.
in the finals.
I know that. Again, this kid came up through the TJ Mackerel system. Phenomenal wrestler. He's been at it for a while. This other young man, I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure he wrestled for Killingly back in the day. For youth.
2-0 on here in the early going for Soleau. He is in top position.
Well, like we said before, when you're out there wrestling, there's no team out there. You're out there and you're just solo.
Well, I know that right now, since he's on the ground, Wallace is looking for freedom. You know that reference? You got it?
No, I don't know.
Come on, Braveheart, William
Brave.
Wallace, freedom.
Oh.
Peter Wappy got it. I know that Peter Wappy got that reference.
Peter's a lot smarter than me.
If I had said Wallace is looking for freedom, then maybe you would have.
Yes, yes. If you were wearing a kilt too, you put the kilt on, put a little blue on your face, and then we're really
then
talking.
you would have been in. All right.
Not smarter, CJ. I just watch more movies on USA Network.
There's an escape for Wallace. So
here.
Wallace did achieve freedom, and we're 2-1 now.
Only TV I watch is Game Day Sports.
And that's all you need to. Go back in time.
Is there any other channel?
Oh, you go back in time, watch all kinds of video action.
You guys are documenting these kids' glory days, man.
I like now going back and watching, all the way back to 10 years ago and stuff, and you see the names over the course that you forgot about, names, of other kids appearing in videos, and holy cow. 4-1 Soleau on top here of Wallace, but as we saw in the last match, things can change in the blink of an eye. That's the end of the first period, 4-1 Soleau, and Wallace will have the option. Wallace says neutral. Soleau's hair continues to spit the headgear out. As we start period 2. Shoot.
Stepping that leg over. Trying to hook that ankle and work inside there. Zaire with nice hips. Looking for a stalemate by the refs here any second. If they don't start moving from that position. There you go.
Right on time. They'll remain neutral.
Nice shot defense. Hand control though. Tied it up, 2-2. Oh, nope.
Reversal gets him closer, 4-3. Soleau still on top.
Still working on my math, ladies and gentlemen.
Wallace. As we head under a minute remaining here in the second period, 4-3 Soleau.
See, I'm more of a Christopher Wallace fan. Big Papa.
As we're starting to get into the heavier weights, seeing the style of wrestling changing a little bit.
Kind of said though, those 170 pounders before were moving like 103 pounders.
Yeah, they were. Soleau with a reversal gets him on top 6-3.
That's a big points right there to, kind of set the pace for the rest of the match.
That's going to get us to period 3.
I'd rather be going into period 3 8 to 3 than the latter.
So Soleau now has what we could call, if not a commanding lead, a firm lead, one that Wallace is certainly going to have to be the aggressor here in period 3.
He's got 2 minutes. Explode out, get on your feet, and go for a big throw and put him on his back. Go big or go home at this point. So far, he's got his head on the mat. And deep half. Ooh! Little bit of a jelly roll. Oh, man.
Can he get him over?
Oh, man. That's 2. That's 2. Oh, the refs haven't called the 2 yet. That's 2.
There it is. 8-5.
Now he needs those back points.
Minute and 30 remaining. Can he get him over onto his back? It's 8-5. He needs to get a near fall.
So if he gets him on the back and gets a 2 count, 1-2 for the near fall, that would be 2. But he has to get all the way up to a 5 count to get his 3 near fall, which would tie it up.
You don't want to waste too much time here. You got to consider whether you're in good position or whether you want to start over again.
No better time than now.
Wallace trying to dig deep. Soleau trying to hold on. We're under a minute remaining here in the 182-pound final.
They're going to hit Soleau for stalling. Head on the mat. They're going to hit him any second if he keeps it up. Yep, there you go.
That's going to bring it up.
He's got to look to score. Head down. He's just going to ride it out for the rest of the period. They're going to hit him again for stalling.
35 seconds, now 30.
There.
Wallace
hit him
needs
for
to,
stalling. There you go.
Wallace needs to make something happen.
Now, if he gets those back points, which he's working for this cradle, now
8-6. Can Zaire Wallace get Brayden Soleau onto his back?
They're going to hit him for stalling one final time before the end of the match to just show him, hey, you could have wrestled. But he's walking away with this match the way it looks.
5 seconds remaining.
And that's it. Brayden Soleau is your champ.
Congratulations, Brayden Soleau, 8-6 victory.
Great job by Zaire Wallace.
The sophomore, Brayden Soleau, held on and rode out the victory in the 182-pound final. Zaire Wallace, a game effort, comes up just short, and Soleau, who lost last year in the finals of the ECC, has become an ECC champion in his second attempt. So when our own George Hathaway speaks with Brayden Soleau, he can talk about last year being a bridesmaid, this year being a bride. He came up big here in the final, rode it out till victory, takes a hit of the inhaler. I can't even imagine what it's like to wrestle if I have asthma. That to me is over the top. And he's taking a breather right now, and rightly so. We're going to give him some time. We will come back around to champion Brayden Soleau after he's had an opportunity to catch his breath after a very grueling final match with Zaire Wallace.
Brayden, congratulations, ECC championship. Take me through, how's it feel?
Feels great. I mean, I placed second last year. That was a bit of a disappointment, but I'm happy to come back, win it this year.
Zaire, you came back a little bit in that third round, but how were you able to get that game plan kind of back on track and get the victory?
I studied all of his matches before this. I noticed that he came in for throws a lot, so I'd post up on his shoulder, keep my distance, and then I was able to shoot whenever I felt like it.
Awesome, Brayden. Congratulations once again.